Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Dawn here. Thank you for joining me for my daily breakdown of the preliminary hearing California versus Larry Millete in 2023 in the heartbreaking case of Maya Millete. Trial date is March 2026, so reviewing this hearing should help us all get very familiar with a bulk of the evidence, but not all of it. So with that, again, this is a local case for me. Maya is still missing. Her family is still looking for answers. I have new episodes dropping almost every day, so make sure you have your notification bell turned on so you don't miss out on anything. And then if you jump into this and you don't have any context and you don't know what I'm talking about, but you're curious, please visit for full context in order all the episodes, starting with a review of the case and the timeline on my playlist that I created for you. And that's bit.ly/mm hyphen playlist. I'm going to spell that out. And I do apologize. Sometimes I forget to remind you it's bit.ly first and then the custom playlist, but I'll spell the whole thing out just to clear everything up. And by the way, also, you can always find that in the chat, in the comments, and or in the description. So that's lowercase b-i-t, that's Bob I Tom dot ly. So bit.ly is lowercase bit.ly / capital M for Maya Millete, hyphen, capital P for playlist, lowercase LAYLIST. I'll do it again real quick. And also here you can see it spelled out and a couple of other handy links in the banner if you're watching and not on the podcast. So again, that's lowercase bit.ly / capital M hyphen capital P lowercase LAYLIST. So let's get going.
Okay.
We're returning to the preliminary hearing of California versus Larry Millete in the heartbreaking case of Maya Millete. This begins the cross-examination of Maya's father.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good morning, Mr. Tabalanza.
Good morning, ma'am.
Magandang umaga po, Ginoong Tabalanza. Good morning.
During 2020, how many times did you go and visit your daughter, May Millete, and Mr. Millete at their home in Paseo Los Gatos in Chula Vista?
Noong taong pong 2020, ilang beses po kayo nagpunta sa bahay ng anak ninyong si May at si Larry Millete po doon sa Paseo sa Chula Vista po? Ilang beses po kayo nagpunta para dumalo?
Hindi ko na matandaan.
I don't remember anymore.
Can you give me an estimate?
Pwede niyo po akong bigyan ng palapit ninyong tansya?
Wala na akong alam.
I don't know anymore.
Did you go to your daughter May's house during her birthday in 2020?
Nagpunta po ba kayo sa bahay ng anak ninyong si May po nung taong para sa birthday niya nung taong 2020?
Hindi ko alam kung napunta kami o hindi.
I don't know whether we were able to go or not.
In fact, you did not visit your daughter and Mr. Millete in 2020 because of COVID, correct?
Ang totoo po, hindi po kayo nakadalaw sa anak ninyo at saka Ginoong Millete nung taong 2020 dahil po sa COVID, tama po ba?
Hindi ko alam. Dahil sa COVID, hindi.
I don't know whether it was due to COVID or not.
Before you went inside your daughter's bedroom on that Saturday around close to noontime, before that time, when was the last time you entered her bedroom?
Bago po kayo pumunta doon sa kwarto ng anak ninyo, doon sa loob niyon, kailan po yung huling pagkakataon na pumasok kayo sa kwarto niya?
Hindi ko alam. Yung uling pagpunta ko, ang alam ko uling pupunta ko, yung nung nawala na siya.
I don't know. I know the last time I went there was the time when she was missing.
So you had no opportunity to observe whether your daughter would fix her bed before she would get up in the morning to go to work, correct?
So tama po bang sabihin na wala naman kayong pagkakataon maobserbahan kung ang anak ninyo, inaayos pa niya yung higaan niya, yung kama niya bago siya pumasok sa trabaho, tama?
Alam ko, kasi tuwing pupunta ako noon, alam ko na kung wala na siya at pupunta ako sa kwarto niya, titignan kung maayos, alam ko na talagang messy. Kaya sinabi kong nung ang nangising siya, fix na yung kwarto.
I know that because before, every time I would go to the place, I would see her room and then to check whether she's there or not. When she's not there, her bed is messy. That's why when her bed was fixed, I know she was
Not there anymore.
I know she was not there anymore.
So is it your testimony that prior to 2020, you visited your daughter frequently?
Ang sinasabi niyo po ba, bago nung taong 2020, madalas yung dinadalaw yung anak niyo?
Oo,
Yes.
So that would be in 2019?
Mga taong 2019 po yan?
maaari siguro.
Probably yes.
So do you remember how many times you visited her in 2019?
Natatandaan niyo po ba kung mga ilang beses yung dinalaw siya nung taong 2019?
Wala na, hindi ko na matanda.
No, not anymore. I don't remember anymore.
Did you ever babysit your grandchildren, May Milete's children, in 2020?
Nag-alaga po ba kayo ng mga apo ninyo, yung mga apo ni May Millete nung taong 2020?
Hindi ko na alam.
I don't know anymore.
How about in the year 2019?
Eh, nung taong 2019 naman po?
Maaari siguro.
Probably yes.
How many times did you do that?
Ilang beses niyo po mga ginawa yan?
Marami ng beses.
A lot of times.
When you went there in 2019 to visit your grandchildren at Miss Milete's home, did you find Mr. Milete's parents in the house?
Kung dumala po kayo noong 2019 sa bahay po na ni Ginang Millete po, nung nakita niyo po ba yung mga magulang ni Council, please repeat the question. This is interest.
When you visited Miss Milete's home in 2019, in order to babysit the children, did you see Mr. Milete's parents in the house?
Nung dumala po kayo sa nung taong pong 2019 para po mag-alaga ng mga apo doon po sa bahay nila, nakita niyo po ba yung mga magulang ni Ginang Millete doon sa bahay nila?
Hindi ako mag-aalaga ng bata kung anto naman ang mga magulang ni Larry. Saka lang ako pupunta mag-alaga kung wala sila.
I don't go there to babysit if the Larry's parents are there. I just go there if they are not there.
So in fact, you didn't babysit the Millete children in 2020 because they did not leave the house until December of 2020. Is that correct?
Ang katotohanan po, hindi po kayo nagpunta, nag-alaga noong taong 2020 kasi hindi naman siya umalis ng bahay noong taong 2020. Tama ba?
Sino si Mon?
Let me
And who you're identifying.
let me
I know that there was a lot going on in 2020.
let me clarify, Your Honor.
Nakaginaw lang po kasi hindi malinaw kung ano yung panahon, kung kailan. Ginawin lang po.
So rephrase.
Thank you, Your Honor. You have known Mr. Milete's parents. Is that right?
Kilala niyo po yung mga magulang ni Ginong Millete, tama po ba?
Oo.
Yes, ma'am.
And you knew that Mr. Milete's parents were taking care of their children for about 10 years. Is that right?
At alam niyo po na ang mga magulang po na Ginong Millete ay nag-aalaga na sa mga anak nila sa loob ng mga 10 taon, tama po ba?
Hindi ko alam kung ilang taong mag-aalaga nila ng bata.
I do not know how many years they've been taking care of the children.
You don't really have a good relationship with Mr. Milete's parents. Is that right?
Tama po kung sabihin na may maganda yung relasyon ninyo sa mga magulang ni Ginong Millete.
Ganun naman ang relasyon namin.
As to time and relevance, perhaps based on the dates.
What is the relevance of that?
Your Honor, Mr. and Mrs. Millete, Mr. Larry Milete's parents, resided with them, and they actually take care of the children. Since then, they reside with them. That's their home as well. So there's no need for Mr. Cabalanza to be babysitting the children. So it goes to his credibility, Your Honor.
Oh, for goodness sakes.
I'll allow it.
Kaya nga sinabi ko.
Don't say anything, sir. I'll allow it. For the credibility issue. It still doesn't mean that there could be one occasion they asked.
I know it's still subject relevance. I understand based on the speaking of it, but whether or not you had a good relationship with the parents, I don't know how that goes.
I'll inquire, make it time.
Your Honor, there is a problem in that household.
Counsel, I don't need to ask.
Okay.
I've just ruled that you can ask questions. You
I'm
can
sorry.
go to the area, but I want you to keep it tight in regards to time periods. It would be helpful if you were to delineate between what the relationship was before she was reported missing and after, because obviously there could be tension after.
Yes.
Okay, so we're getting off to a really great start with this cross-examination too, aren't we? First of all, she's doing a great job of upsetting an elderly man whose daughter is missing likely at the hands of the person whom she's defending. She's walking around like a bull in a china shop, asking questions, 10 questions when she could condense them into one, not listening to what the judge is saying. He overruled the objection so she can go on, and she's starting to defend herself and argue in court with the judge about something he's agreeing with her. He's just asking her to tighten it up. We are all asking her to tighten it up, but we'll see what happens. Let me know what you think. Wow.
You resided with Mr. Millete, Mr. and Mrs. Millete when you first came to the United States, correct?
Nung una po kayo dumating dito sa Estados Unidos, kasama po kayo, tumira po kayo kasama ni Ginoong at Ginang Millete, tama po?
Hindi kami kasama nung si Milcon, nung saka lang sila kami nakakakilala nung nag-asawa na sila. Sila rin saka si Maya.
I did not reside, only the first time I knew it when they got married.
Did you reside with Mr. and Mrs. Millete when you first came to California?
I'm talking about Larry and Maya.
I'm sorry, Larry and Maya.
Kayo po ba tumira na nirahan kasama si Larry at si Maya nang una kayong dumating sa California?
Diba?
Yes, ma'am.
How long did you stay with them?
Gaano po kayo katagal na nanirahan kasama nila?
Mga may isang buwan siguro.
Maybe for over a month.
During that time, were you able to meet with Mr. Millete's parents?
Doon sa panahon na yun, nakita niyo ba, nakilala niyo ba yung mga magulang ni Ginoong Millete?
Opo.
Yes, ma'am.
And you already knew that Mrs. Millete took care of your grandchildren from May and Larry Millete from the time that they were born. Is that right?
So nalaman niyo na si Ginang Millete ay nag-aalaga sa mga anak ni May at ni Larry Millete mula nung panahon na pinanganak siya. Tama ba?
Hindi ko na.
I do not know.
When Miss Millete called you to babysit the Millete children on January the 4th, was it your understanding that Mr. Millete's parents were no longer available to take care of the children?
Nung tinawagan po kayo ni Ginang Millete noong ika-4 ng Enero, yun ang pagkakaintindi niyo po ba na yung mga magulang ni Larry Millete ay hindi po pwede na mag-alaga, hindi sila wala sa inyo para mag-alaga?
Hindi ko sabihin yung mag-aalaga ko kung wala yung mga magulang niya. Pero kung andun sila, hindi ako mag-aalaga.
What I meant is, I will take care if the parents are not there, but if they're there, I will not take care.
When your daughter called you on January the 4th, 2021, did she tell you that Larry's parents and Mr. Millete's parents were not available to take care of the children?
No.
Nung tinawagan po kayo ng anak ninyo, noong ika-4 ng Enero, 2021 po, sinabi ba niya na yung magulang ni Ginong Larry Millete ay wala doon para mag-alaga?
Hindi, sinabi naman kasi hindi niya sasabihin sa akin na wala sila dahil alam na nila na yung mga magulang ni mga Larry andun sa Texas, doon sila nakatira.
No, Maya will not say that because they know very well that the parents are already in Texas. They live in Texas already.
Kaya
He's getting annoyed. None of these questions make any sense to him. They make very little sense to us, but sometimes lawyers' questions can be a little annoying and they seem unnecessary. They're going somewhere with it, but she just takes such a long time, painful journey in doing her cross-examination that I'm sure he's feeling a little bit of frustration with it. And she should have these facts. She should have been able to construct these questions much simpler for him. And again, my heart just goes out to him. He's the father of the woman who's missing.
Kaya nga ako ang tinawagan niya para mag-alaga ng mga bata kasi wala yung mga magulang niya sa Texas.
That's why she called me to take care of the children because the parents are in Texas.
And then you testified that Mr. Millete called you to cancel your scheduled babysitting with their children on January the 4th, 2021.
At sinabi niyo po kanina na kinansel ni Ginoong Millete yung pagpunta ninyo doon noong ika-4 ng Enero taong 2021 para mag-alaga ng mga bata.
Opo.
Yes, ma'am.
What did you tell Mr. Millete when he canceled your scheduled babysitting?
Ano pong sinabi ninyo kay Ginoong Millete nung kinansel niya yung pagpunta ninyo para mag-alaga?
Sinabi niya sa akin na huwag ka nang pumunta papa kasi pupunta ko na si kay tita, ano ba yung tita niya? Siya na lang mag-alaga.
He told me that you don't have to come, Papa, because auntie will come and she will take care.
And you didn't say anything to that?
Wala kayong sinabi kahit ano po doon?
Wala na. Kaya ang sumunod na mga ilang oras yata o oras na nawagan ako ni Maya.
I did not say anything anymore after that. Probably after a couple of hours, Maya called me.
At sinabi sa akin, tinanong sa akin kung bakit hindi na ako pumunta.
She asked me why I did not come.
At sabi ko sa kanya, kay Maya, ayaw na ni mga Larry na pumunta ako dyan. Kasi andun na raw yung angkiyo.
Because I told her that Larry doesn't want me to come because his auntie is already there.
Do you recall if your daughter went to work on January 4th, 2021?
Natatandaan niyo po ba kung yung anak ninyo pumasok sa trabaho ng ika-4 ng Enero taong 2021?
Hindi.
No.
So she stayed at home.
Ah, siguro.
Yeah, the objection is, I take it speculative.
Okay.
Foundation. Sustained on the lack of foundation.
When your daughter called you on January 4th, 2021, what time did she call you?
Nung tinawagan po kayo,
So the judge, there was an objection, lack of foundation. The judge sustained that Bonita Martinez did not lay any foundation for that question.
yung anak ninyo ng ika-4 ng Enero, anong taong 2021? Anong oras po siya tumawag sa inyo?
Hindi ko na matandaan o maaga o maaga daling araw. Ano?
I don't remember anymore whether it was morning or early morning. I don't know.
Did she tell you what time were you were supposed to be at her house to babysit?
Sinabi pa niya sa inyo kung anong oras kayo dapat pumunta sa bahay niya para mag-alaga.
Hindi na sinasabi sa akin kung anong oras ako pumunta o hindi.
She did not tell me what time I have to come or not.
When you told her, yes, I would babysit, you didn't have any idea what time you should come. Is that right?
Nung sinabi niya sa kanya na sige pupunta ako para mag-alaga, hindi niyo sinabi, wala kayong idea kung anong oras?
Wala akong idea.
No, I don't have idea.
At that time, was it your understanding when she called you that you were supposed to be babysitting on that same day, January 4th, 2021?
Nung oras na tumawag siya, ang pagkakaintindi ninyo na kailangan pupunta kayo doon para mag-alaga kayo ng ika-4 ng Enero ng taong 2021.
Yung nga, nung tinawagan ako, kung bakit hindi na, 2021, tinawagan niya ako.
When she called me in 2021,
Hindi ko
she
alam
asked me why.
Hindi ko alam kung tinanong niya sa akin, bakit ako hindi pupunta.
She asked me why I did not come.
At tinanong ko at sinabi ko sa kanya, sinagot ko, ayaw ni Larry na pumunta ako dyan.
I answered, Larry doesn't want me to come.
At nagbibiro nga lang ako sa kay Maya na, baka ayaw na ni Larry makita mo ako. Kaya hindi niya ako pumunta dyan.
And then I even joked Maya, maybe Larry doesn't want to see my face, that's why he doesn't want me to come.
What day did Mr. Millete call you to cancel your scheduled babysitting?
Anong araw po tumawag si Ginoong Millete sa inyo para i-cancel yung pag-aalaga ninyo?
Hindi ko alam kung linggo o nga, Lunes, hindi ko alam.
I do not know if it was
Hindi ko
Sunday.
matandaan.
If it was Sunday or Monday, I do not know. I don't remember anymore.
After you spoke to your daughter and informed her that you were not coming to babysit, what was her reaction to that?
Counsel, I don't mind to an extent.
Misstates facts.
Cross-examination, but we have interpreted for a limited amount of time.
Okay.
And most of these questions have been asked on direct.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
Can I just have one follow-up question regarding that, Your Honor?
Oo, ilang beses na tinanong.
Yes, it has been asked.
No. That's not.
Huwag hindi ko kailangan magsalita.
Next question.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Tabalanza, when you agreed to babysit your grandchildren, was it your understanding that your wife, Naomi, was also going to go with you to babysit?
Ginoong Tabalanza, nung kayo po ay tinawagan ninyo para mag-alaga, ang pagkakaintindi niyo po ba yung asawa ninyong si Naomi pupunta rin po para mag-alaga?
Hindi naman sinabi sa akin, kung hindi naman sabi sa akin, kung pupunta siya. Kung kasama ko yung asawa ko, hindi.
I was not told whether she has to come or my wife will go with me or not.
So let me ask you some questions about January the 9th.
So all that time, all those questions for what? What was she trying to get out of Maya's father here? Because she certainly didn't succeed in whatever it was, and she just wasted a whole lot of time and irritated the witness. And not that it matters, me too.
When you received
With that, we're going to call it a day. I'm going to get these processed for you. Thank you so much again for joining me for my daily breakdown of the very heartbreaking case of Maya Millete in the preliminary hearing in 2023 of California versus Larry Millete, where we're learning about some of the facts and evidence that will likely present themselves in the trial in March, coming up March 2026. So in a few months from now. So again, I do appreciate you joining me. I do ask for you to share these videos or the playlist with anyone who might be interested in learning about this case, especially, but not necessarily, but especially if they're in Southern California, because Maya is still missing. And the more eyes on her case, the better in helping the family find some answers. The playlist will help you find context if you missed any of the episodes. We're well into day 4.5 in a 10-day hearing, so we're along our way pretty well here. We're getting there, and so I might do 5 days a week, not 7 days a week going forward, but we'll see how that goes. In any case, again, I just really appreciate your taking interest in this case, caring about Maya and her family. And with that, I will say so long for now.